Okay, guys, this is episode 98, trying to make $1 million. There are only 267 days left. So, in the previous stream, I have a deep conversation, and right now, what's up, bro? I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Today's episode 98, trying to make $1 million. So we're going to learn, we're going to study, because yesterday I have a deep conversation with one of my subscribers and a deep conversation with myself. So I know that I need to give more of myself, to put myself in situations in which I need to go live every day, I need to post every day, I need to make longer streams. So that's the reason why I choose to give more, because I just realized I wasn't giving enough, So today we are going to learn how to make $1 million, because has been 98 days and I still have no idea how to make $1 million. So, okay, something happened with the camera. I know. Wait. Perfect. I'm back. So, I still have no idea how to make $1 million. I've been reading these books, 100 Million Money Models by Alex Hormozi, 100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozi, and 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. Today, I'm What's Your Dream by Simon Squibb. One of the best book. I highly recommended you this book. It's amazing. This book is amazing. So for today I entering a program in my country. It's called Fondec. So the country give money to entrepreneurs to start their own business, or if they already had a business or have a business, they help them with all the acquisitions, the equipment, or all the process, the travels, all the things you need when you are an entrepreneur. So I enter in that program, and you don't need money. You really don't need money to start a business. There are a lot of ways to start a business. You can start a business without money. And I enter in this program. I can win a total of $1,500. I just need to present a plan for my business. In my case, running shoe. In my case, my company is a running shoe company, a running shoe brand. So I need to present a proposal, and I can win $1,500. So you can start a business with no money. You just need to start, and you can ask for help if you need money. There are a lot of ways. At this point, I don't have money. I just have $1, but I'm asking for help. I enter in this program, and the plan is to win those $1,500. so for my business, and start with all the process and start selling running shoes. That's the plan. Okay, for today we are going to watch a video, because if I win those $1,500, I need to know how to invest them. I need to know how to invest in properly. I need how to invest properly. So that's the reason why I choose this specific video. I'm going to share a screen with you guys, but first I'm going to put the counter, because today is a very special day, because with the reel that I posted yesterday, I reach more people and I get that reel got like 20 likes and gave me wait and gave me like 9 followers. So we are today 251 followers. Let's go! Let's go, bro. Let's go. 251 followers. Subscribers. So I'm going to share a screen with you guys, so you can see what I have for today. We're going to watch this video. If I started investing in 2026, this is what I do. So let's see what we'll learn.
As someone who has been investing for 8 years, if I was starting from scratch today, no investments, no portfolio, just a blank slate, here's exactly...
By the way, I'm Pixel and Josh. If you didn't know, I just changed my channel pictures. Oh, bro! I didn't know, bro! Oh, bro! Welcome back, bro! I'm glad to have you here with me, bro. Thank you so much.
how I do it. I have made my...
So, what? Oh, bro. And you changed your name as well. I didn't know. Oh, bro, you're Pixel. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't make it past couple days, so yes, I've changed my stuff. No problem, bro, no problem. Yesterday, I have a deep conversation with one of the subscribers, because I was playing games and he was like, you need to focus, because your other people will relate your brand with video games. If you don't want that, you need to study. But I'm going to play video games sometimes, but I'm going to study and do more things related to my business, because in 1 year I have to make $1 million in just 1 year. So I decided that I need to learn, but also to play, because I need to enjoy this. Not all is about study, work. I need moments where I enjoy being here with you guys, speak with you. What I enjoy the most is speak with you guys. I really enjoy that. So thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate that. So we're going to learn about this and we're going to play. So let's see this video, because I need to know how to invest those $1,500 if I win.
Fair share of rookie mistakes when I first started. And if I could go back, I would do some things very, very
Right,
differently.
I hope you got the plan
So in this
together.
video, I wanted to walk you
always
through
be
the
supporting you,
7
man.
key steps
Thank
I
you,
would
bro.
take if I
Thank
was
you,
starting
Pixel.
to invest from scratch today. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to A, build unshakable confidence as a new investor, B, avoid the traps that trip up most beginners. And C, have set yourself up for real financial freedom starting right now. And by the way, if investing is your main priority in 2026, I'm hosting my second completely free live workshop in less than a few weeks, teaching you everything from how to invest, what to invest in even more detail than I'm going to go through in the next 15 minutes. It's completely free. You can sign up at nisha.me/invest or click the link in the description to sign up before the doors close. So starting with step 1, and that is get your financial house in order. Here's a stat that might surprise you. Nearly 40% of adults can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing money. And this is the kind of thing that makes investors fail before they've even started. Because if your car breaks down or your boiler explodes or life just happens and you don't have cash set aside, you'll be forced to pull money out of your investments at
I'm gonna move the stream to my computer. I'll be gone for a second. No problem, Lo. No problem.
potentially the worst possible time. That's why if I was starting from scratch today, I wouldn't open up an investment account or buy any stocks until I got the basics right. It's so easy when you start investing to make the classic mistake of thinking you could skip this step, especially when you have people around you who are well on their way to making six-figure or having six-figure portfolios, or you see loads of YouTube videos with other people in their portfolios which are 6 or 7 figures. And sometimes it makes you feel like you're so desperate to catch up with these other people that you start throwing as much money as you can into the stock market, not just from your income, but from your savings too. And then you end up buying stocks with money you can't really afford to lose. And when you do that, if you don't really know what you're doing and the market dips, it's so easy to panic, sell too early, lose confidence, and then being at a worse place than you were to start with. So if I was investing for the first time, knowing what I know now, there are 3 things I would make sure before I even start investing. Number 1, I'll clear any high interest debt like credit cards, store cards, personal loans, because investing in the stock market when you have expensive debts is like filling a hot water bottle with a hole in it. The water is your money, the hot water bottle is your investment account, and that hole is your debts. Credit cards will often have interest rates of between 20 to 40%. Sometimes it can even be higher than that. Over the past 100 years though, the average stock market return has been around 8 to 10% annually based on the S&P 500 market index. You probably see where I'm going with this. You keep investing more and more money, but at the same time, you're losing money faster than your investments can grow and getting burned in the process. You always want to clear off your high interest rate debt before you start to invest. You will be financially better off by doing so. Number 2, I'd build an emergency fund.
Okay, 3 things to do before investing. Okay. That's so important because I watch a lot of videos about how to invest. You need to invest in this company, invest in this. And at the end of the day, they only teach you need to invest in company. But they never teach you what to do before start investing. So that's so important. Clear high interest debt. I don't have debts, but it's good to know. Point number 2, building an emergency fund.
At least 3 to 6 months of essential expenses.
That's important for me because if I win those $1,500, build an emergency fund would be very important. Very, very important. Before I start investing in running shoes, in the materials, in the production, I need to know these things, and building an emergency fund is very helpful.
High interest or high yield savings is best. You will be financially better off by doing so. Number 2, I'd build an emergency fund. You want at least 3 to 6 months of essential expenses in a high interest or high yield savings account that's easy to access. If you really are so keen to start investing straight away, this might not be the thing you want to hear, but it is an essential step on your road to financial freedom because it'll help you sleep soundly at night and make
Welcome,
better
bro.
decisions when you're finally ready to start investing. And then number 3, I'll make sure my income and spending are stable. That means just knowing exactly
One important thing I notice here is that you need to, okay, stop wasting money on unnecessary things. Because most of the time we spend money on Netflix, on YouTube Premium, and or a game, but we don't really need those things. We just need to invest wisely. Oh, bro, another one. 3 viewers, bro. Here I am. Thank you so much, bro. 2 viewers. I appreciate that a lot, bro. Oh my god. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Oh, we're learning about how to invest wisely. And we need to know 3 things to do before investing. Clear high debts, building an emergency fund, stabilize income and spending.
how much I can invest every month without putting myself under pressure. Because the thing is, when your basic financial needs are covered, you can actually stay calm during market dips because you don't have this urge to sell. You can ride out any chaos and you can just let time do the heavy lifting for your investments. So if you are at
Pixel, you're back! Right now we're 3 viewers at the same time! I'm going to record this. Okay, wait. 3 viewers at the same time. Oh my god. We keep growing! Let's go, bro! Let's go!
a stage where you're paying off debt or building that emergency buffer, don't see it as delaying your investing journey. Just see it as level 1 of your wealth building plan. Because
another
once your
viewer!
financial house
What's
is
up,
in order,
bro?
you'll be ready to start investing with confidence and actually stay invested long enough to see real results. Step 2, that is define your goals and time horizon. Less than a third of investors have any specific long-term goals in mind. Less than a third
Step
of
2.
Step 2, that is
define your goals and time horizon. I can apply that right now. And time horizon. Hello, bro. We're learning about investments.
define your goals and time horizon. Less than a third of investors have any specific long-term goals in mind when investing, according to a survey of 1,000 investors done by the FCA. And honestly, that doesn't really surprise me. A lot of people start investing because they've just heard it is the smart thing or the right thing to do, but they never really step back to think about what they're investing for. They might open an investing app, they might pick a few random funds, maybe a trending stock or two, and they just hope for the best. Then if the market dips, they hear rumors of a crash on the news.
I've seen your videos from a friend. I've liked all of them. Okay, thank you so much. I don't know, man. You're back. I'm glad to have you all of you here with me, bro. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you so much.
Or they
What's
need money
up?
for a short-term
I
expense,
don't know, man.
they sell. So if I was starting from scratch today, the first question
I have
would
a
ask,
question for you guys. What are your long-term goals and what are your short-term goals? That's a question for you guys. And what's your biggest dream as well? Because that depends so much on your dream. Based on that, you can define your long-term goals and also your short-term goals. So my question for you is, what's your dream and what are your short-term goals and long-term goals?
ask myself is, what am I actually investing for?
Oh, so many people trying here. Yes, there are a lot right now.
Is it to retire early? Is it to help
Bro,
your
I
family?
don't understand Chinese. I think that's Chinese. What's that, bro? What's that? That's Chinese or Japanese? I think it's Chinese. I'm going to translate that. Chinese, 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 Chinese. You should take good care of yourself too. Here are some things from the Boston City Beautiful Women General Collier Spurs Scores and Investment Companies. Okay, what? Japanese, but I put Chinese and it translate that. I'd like to have high earnings as long goal. Short goal, I want to make some quick money, and a dream is to be a YouTuber like you. Bro, my dream is also to be a YouTuber. I'm trying to be a YouTuber right now. I don't consider myself a YouTuber right now. But in the future, I hope to have a billion viewers in the future. But for now, I don't consider myself a YouTuber. But bro, I don't know, man. You can start creating content right now. The first thing you need to do to make your dreams a reality is start. There's a famous quote that goes like, dream big, start small, but most of all, start. So I don't know, man. You just need to start, bro. Start. What's the most amount of streamers you've had? Like at the same time, four. I mean viewers. I understand the question. Four. And was like 2 months ago. I got 4 viewers and was like, whoa, bro, I got 4 viewers. Oh, wow. That's the biggest amount I had. Right now we are like three viewers at the same time. Right now we are 3 viewers at the same time in this moment. Oh, bro, I'm glad to have all of you here with me. That made me so happy.
Dream home is it to travel the world, because your goals will dictate everything.
Thank you,
from
bro.
the type of account you use, the amount of risk you take, and how you handle the inevitable ups and downs along the way. I've got an upcoming video on what to invest in depending on your life goals, because different assets are better depending on how long you're investing for. That is coming up in one of the upcoming weeks, so make sure you're subscribed.
Bro, what country do you think I am from? Okay, right now, look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt, bro. Right now, you have the answer.
So you don't miss it. When it comes to what you should be saving in cash and what to invest, so first, consider your short-term goals. If you need the money within the next 5
Where
years,
to put
save
your
for a house.
money? Short-term goals need money. 5 years. To put your money. I'm from Colombia, bro. Okay, one viewer at this moment. In the future, a billion. 1 billion. For now, one viewer. In the future, a billion.
Deposit or another big life event, keep that money in cash. Investments tend to outperform savings in the long term.
Okay,
big life
that's
event.
important. Do you speak any more language? I speak Spanish. Yo hablo español. We need 5 million. Yes, we need 5 million viewers, bro. 5 million viewers. Pixel. One day I will have 5 million viewers in a stream. How many viewers? Okay, doesn't matter.
Keep that money in cash. Investments tend to outperform savings in the long term, but in the short term, it can be a bumpy ride. Next, you've got your medium to long term goals, which I consider to be 5 years plus away. With those goals, invest it, because the longer your money stays invested, the more the short term fluctuations in the stock market even out and the higher your chances of building real wealth. So for example, we can see how much better an investment in global shares will have performed than cash since 2000 in this graph here. There's been a huge difference in performance over the last 5 years alone. Between 30th April 2020 to 2025, 2,666 invested in global shares grew to 4,926, while 1,508 in cash grew to just 1,714 over the same period. That is why you want to keep your long-term savings in investments. By the way, we're going to cover how to invest in the rest of the video, but there is so much more to it that takes far longer than 15 minutes. So if you want to take this even further, I'm hosting a completely free live workshop on 11th of January 2026. I held this workshop in November.
Are you ever going to stream on any other platform? If you ever want to or need help setting up an account on a different platform, I can help you. Always, man. Bro, I'm planning to stream on Twitch right now. I'm planning to stream on Twitch because... Okay, we discussed this yesterday, and I know that I need to stream on other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. The problem was that yesterday I tried to stream on Instagram, but I need at least 1,000 viewers, 1,000 followers. Sorry, 1,000 followers to stream, and I don't have 1,000 followers. So I tried to stream on TikTok. Yesterday I was streaming on TikTok, but it's very complicated because at the same time I was streaming on YouTube. So at the moment I was streaming on TikTok, I was streaming on YouTube, and I don't know how to share screen on TikTok at the same time as I share screen on YouTube. Oh, that's for Instagram too? The 1,000 follow limit? No. You need at least 1,000 followers to stream on Instagram. That's not the limit, but you need 1,000 followers to stream, to start streaming on Instagram. You use OBS, right? Yes, right. I do. I use OBS for the streams. That's what I meant. I just don't type very well. No problem. But I'm planning to stream on Twitch. Probably today I'm going to test streaming on Twitch. Oh, you know how to set it up? But multi-stream? Or you know how to make a multi-stream on YouTube at the same time as Twitch? If you ever need help, you can message me. I got you. I'm going to message you right now. Because I don't know how to make a multi-stream. I'm pretty sure I can chat if I'd be able to. I messaged you on Instagram, bro. I messaged you on Instagram. Okay, let's continue watching the video. It's very interesting.
And over 35,000 people registered. And we asked people to fill in a survey afterwards where 96% of people said they felt so much more confident about what to invest in and how to invest and actually took action after this workshop. So I'm hosting it again completely for free. You can sign up at nisha.me/invest. I'll walk you through how to invest and how to choose what to invest in, how to accelerate your investment returns over time, the single biggest mistake new investors make and how to avoid it, and also how to calculate what you need to eventually live off your investments. Again, it's 100% free. You can sign up at nisha.me/invest anytime before the doors close. Now let's get to step 3, and that is choosing an investment account. This is where most people get stuck. There are so many types of investment accounts that it is so easy to fall into analysis paralysis here. You start researching one and then another.
Okay, choose an investment.
Let's get to step 3.
Choose an investment account. Okay, step 3.
That is choosing an investment account. This is where most people get stuck. There are so many types of investment accounts that it is so easy to fall into analysis paralysis here. You start researching one and then another and then another, and then before you know it, you've done hours of scrolling but you haven't actually opened up anything.
Nothing.
And I can see why this happens, because from the outside, investing seems really, really complicated and like something you might even need a degree in. But in reality, once you've laid your financial foundations and you're clear on your goals, the next step is surprisingly simple, and that is open investment account. And
I didn't get your message. Which account did you send to? To Pixel and Josh. Pixel and Josh Gaming. This account. Let me show you. Herbert Caleb. You lose a lot of accounts, bro. I message you.
put money in it. That's it.
I followed you on it. It's the same profile picture as this one. The only reason I switched was because of my ban on YouTube. I can log into that email or I'll lose my YouTube again. Oh bro, oh no, what a mess. Oh bro, I understand. That's terrible. I already messaged you.
You don't need a finance degree, you don't need a job in the stock market, you just need to take that very first small step and suddenly you're 90% there of becoming an investor. The best part is you can literally do this in minutes entirely from your phone. So which investment account should you go for? The answer, and I know you won't like this answer, but it depends on your goals and where you live. And here's what I'd do if I was starting from scratch this year. So first, if I was employed, I'd make the most of my workplace pension. Exact year. So first, if I was employed, I'd make the most of my workplace pension. Exactly how they work depends on your country, where you live, and the company that you work for. But usually you'll find that your employer will contribute to, and you'll get some sort of tax advantage. If your company is also contributing, you absolutely must utilize that. The downside, of course, is that you usually won't be able to access your money until retirement. So if you need that money sooner, then anything after the match might not be the right option for you.
Okay.
If you're self-employed,
maximize workplace pension. Number
look
two.
for a private retirement account. With this, you're still for you. If you're self-employed, look for a private retirement account.
Private retirement account. Perfect.
With this, you'll still be able to save for retirement
And
in a
number
tax-efficient way, but the difference is you won't have help from an employer. Then I'd open a tax-free or a tax-advantaged investment account. Normally, when you invest and make money, say through dividends, interest, or selling something for a profit, you have to pay tax on those gains. But when you invest through a tax-advantaged account, all of that growth stays as yours. You don't have to pay any tax on the profits, which can make
Okay, that's very useful. Helpful. Wow. Tax advantage account. Okay, I had never heard about that.
huge difference over time. Exactly how these accounts work will vary depending on where you live. In the UK, this is called a stocks and shares ISA.
You are investing right now, Pixel? You have investments on something? Okay. Do you have
Canada, they have a
investments
similar option called
in
a
anything?
tax-free savings account, which is a TFSA. And if you're based somewhere else, it's worth checking whether your country
Investment
has a version of this,
free
because
from UK
getting those
tax.
tax benefits can really accelerate your long-term returns. Then step 4, start small but be consistent. Here's something.
Okay, step 4. Consistent.
That people always get really surprised at. If you invest just $100 a month and earn an average annual rate of return of 8 to 10% a year, I say average because that is what the historical rate of return has been, looking at the S&P 500 for a 10 to 20 year timeline, you will have more than $140,000 after 30 years. And you will have only contributed $36,000 yourself. The rest of the money will be basically profit. That is all down to compound interest, which is basically when your investments start earning returns, and then those returns start earning their own returns. And over time, it creates this snowball effect where your money begins growing faster and faster without you lifting a finger. So to show you what that actually looks like, you can watch this video right here, which goes into a lot more detail on compounding. But to give you an overview, if you invest 100 and it grows by 8% in the first year, you'll end up with 108, meaning you've earned 8 in interest.
Well,
in the second year, 108 grows by another 8%, which gives you 116.64. Your money keeps working for you without adding anything new. Repeat that process year after year, and it's amazing how quickly your wealth can snowball. The thing is, most people never get that far because they're scared of getting things wrong. In a survey from Barclays, 44% of respondents said a lack of knowledge was the main factor stopping them from investing. And 41% said they were scared of losing money. If you feel the same way, I understand why. If you've never invested before, the stock market can seem really technical and really intimidating. But if you start small and you're consistent, and most importantly, you follow the next
I think
step,
that's the most valuable lesson. Start small and be consistent. Because most of the time we think we need to do a big investment to gain more money or something like that, but it's about starting small and being consistent.
very
Consistency
unlikely
is
to actually
everything.
lose money over the long run. And that leads me to step 5, which is diversification. So let's imagine one of your New Year's resolutions is to eat a more balanced diet. You wouldn't then fill your plate with just pasta or just salad or nothing but chicken. You'd mix it up a bit. So you're full, you have lots of energy, you get all the right nutrients. If you only eat one type of food, you might start feeling a bit sluggish or a bit unstable, and you'll struggle to meet those health and fitness goals. Investing works in a pretty similar way. If your entire portfolio is made up of just one type of investment, say tech stocks or crypto, it might look exciting, but it's not exactly balanced. And when that one industry or that one company takes a hit, it throws everything off course. That's where diversification comes in. It's the financial equivalent of having a balanced plate. You want a mix of investments that work together. So if one performs badly, the others can help keep things stable. So if I was starting from scratch today, I'd keep it very, very simple. Rather than trying to guess which companies would perform best, I would invest in index funds. This is simply a collection of investments that track the performance of a whole market, like the S&P 500, which includes 500 of the biggest companies in the US. So instead of betting on one company doing well, you're automatically investing in all of them all at once. And the great thing about index funds is that they make it really easy to diversify your portfolio in a cost-effective way. With one simple investment, you can get exposure to hundreds or even thousands of companies across different sectors like technology, healthcare, finance, energy, and more. That way, your returns aren't tied to the fate of a single stock or a single industry. You never really know which part of your portfolio will do best, but by holding a mix of assets, you don't really need to. The winners offset the losers, and over time, that balance helps you grow steadily without lying awake at night wondering whether you're going to lose all your money. Step 6, automate and simplify everything. Apparently, the secret to great investing is doing nothing. Fidelity once found that their best performing funds were the people who'd either forgotten that they had an account or they had passed away. And that's a funny thing about investing. The people who check their portfolios the least often tend to make the most amount of money. Now, I'm not saying you should forget about your investments and completely forget that they exist, but it goes to show that the less you tinker, the better you'll usually do. So if I was starting from scratch today, I would automate as much as possible. What does that mean? That means setting up a monthly transfer from my bank straight to my investment account, ideally straight after payday before the money has a chance to get spent on anything else. This does 2 things. First, it makes investing consistent. You're not relying on willpower or timing. It just happens automatically. And second, it protects you from your emotions. When the markets drop, you don't have to decide whether to keep investing. The system does it for you. So think of it this way. When you automate your investing and you avoid all the doubt and the fear that comes with investing, you won't waste time thinking, oh, is now a good time to buy? Or maybe I should wait until after the next election. Instead, you'll be investing without having to think about it. You'll be able to get on with your life while your portfolio continues to grow in the background. Many platforms let you set up a regular investment plan into your chosen fund each month, so you don't have to log in and overthink it and accidentally talk yourself out of doing anything. In fact, some of these investment platforms are linked in the description below. With these, simplicity wins in the long run. Some of the best investors don't spend their days analyzing charts or watching market news. They spend their time just not really thinking about it, because the goal isn't to outsmart the market, it's to build a system that keeps you investing no matter what the market's doing. And the beauty of automation is that it lets you do exactly that consistently, quietly, without any of the stress. And step 7, no matter what outsmart the market, is to build a system that keeps you investing no matter what the market.
Build an investing system.
Market's doing. And the beauty of automation is that it lets you do exactly that consistently, quietly, without any of the stress. And step 7, I would learn to stay calm when the market drops. The stock market has crashed 19 times in the past 150 years. And every single time it's recovered and gone on to reach new highs. The problem is that when it happens to you, it never really feels like that. You're not going to think about this bigger picture. You're just going to watch your balance drop and wonder if you've just made a huge mistake. This chart right here is from Morningstar, and it maps out more than a century of stock market history. The Great Depression, the dot-com bubble, the global financial crisis, even the COVID crash. Some of these declines wiped out more than half the market's value. But what's incredible is what happens after each one. The market always bounces back, often higher.
Okay. That was interesting. Oh, okay, the image is froze. Wait a minute, guys. Perfect, I'm back. And you are back as well, Pixel. Okay. Would you like... Wait. Okay. Image is fine. Right now. Perfect. I know how to multi-stream, but it's just you have to add a third party at or extension. Which OBS version are... I don't know, bro. OBS 32.1. I don't know if that's the version, but says I can read OBS 32.1.1. I don't know if that's the version. Yes, it's that version. Okay, that is the newest one. It should work then. Let's try. I'm going to open Twitch right now. Let's see. I don't know when you want to do this, but if you ever want to send me a message, because I know you are on stream right now. I message you. Okay, let me share screen. I don't know how to stream on I don't know how to stream on Twitch. Do you have any idea? Because I don't know what to do. Channel, creator dashboard, stream summary. I can't see an option where I can start streaming. An extension. Channel, creator, dashboard, stream summary, privacy center, appeals portal, mood, subscriptions, drops, rewards, social bandage. wallet, settings, content, dark theme.
No, I feel like that's a good as an enabler character. And
I don't see any option. What free on every stream? Channel. Let me send the link to you. Do you have the Instagram app on your computer? I'm going to open this link. Oh, the image. Oh no, it's working fine. It's working perfectly. I already download the extension. I download this one. I downloaded this one. Right now it's downloaded. This one. I download this one.
than ever before. It took 18
Okay, I'm back. Let me show you Pixel. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, wait. Installer. Install. Close. Okay, okay. It was installed, yes. To open it, it's on the downloads. Let me show you, let me show you. Let me show you a pixel, wait a minute. Sorry, it just doesn't show everything on the stream that I can see you on your side. Okay, are you able to wait? Okay, Pixel, okay. I need to restart OBS, so that's all for today, guys. One life, one shot. See you in the next stream.